Hey everyone, I'm adding some stuff to the website. I just shot a bunch of vintage items. This is a BotCon exclusive Dawn of Features Past. It was for quite a bit. I just shot a Battle Force 2017 JoeCon one. They're going through some micro squadron Star Wars stuff up there. We'll see if they make a deal. I'm expecting a vintage collection coming in, some G1 Transformers, and some Kenner Star Wars. So just texted the guy and we'll see if he comes in.
How you feeling, Rooster?
Feeling pretty good.
How's the foot feeling?
This one's fine, but then this one started hurting. So it's just like it swapped legs, but I'm just doing what the doctor tells me and hoping for the best.
You know you should try? Using your imagination.
Yeah.
Where do you go?
Alright. Let me see if I can start setting this stuff up on the floor. Oh yeah. Looks like this guy was a collector of the ships primarily. And a bunch of these Hot Wheels ones. It's actually pretty cool. Our Hot Wheels guy might love those, who knows. He's more into cars though. Wow, wow. I'm just gonna keep stacking these so Mr. Sean can take a look at them. We'll get them evaluated and we'll get this gentleman a deal.
Yeah, what do you got going on back there?
I'm turning on the computers, so it's all ready.
Right there.
Oh, I have our Danhausen figures. He's gonna be here on Sunday, 11 to 2. We had a couple of his figures stashed away in case anyone wanted to buy them to get them autographed. And I was bringing them out to shoot a reel or a promo.
Let's see, what was that?
Like mid-2000?
Yeah, 2019, 18, 19, somewhere on there. Okay.
It's a massive collection.
It really
is. It took a whole bedroom. It literally covered every wall.
Did you have these displayed before packing them up?
I did, yeah.
What up?
How's it going over here?
It is going. I'm
Yeah.
looking up a lot of itty bitty Star Wars ships. There's a lot of itty bitty Star Wars ships.
There's a ton.
There's a ton.
Sure.
Alright, well, we were able to come to a deal, and Dallas Vintage Toys is the owner of a bajillion AT-ATs and other micro squadron items, so it's really cool, man. When we had none, now we have a bunch.
And this collection kind of goes on and on and on and on and on. Look at all this. And these are Chase vaulted ones in here. There's some other numbered ones that are in this collection as well, and some of the really hard and to get and really rare ships. This collection he had from 2009, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Started it in 2009 and just kept it going, and it takes over this entire space right here. And we're about to take a look at another collection, I think.
Come on, old friend. Buddy. Sit toward the back in the heel. That's just like a Star Wars figure.
I like that glove.
He looks pissed.
Right, he's been in the box.
It's like, thanks for letting me
So angry, dude.
slimy
Box
mud
in my
hole.
parents' house.
He's an angry elf.
Yeah, if I had room, I'd keep it. I just don't have room for him.
He's small.
Yeah, he's got some rub on his hands and stuff, Sean. Liver spots.
Well, yeah. Huh.
Because everything was kind of tight in there, you know.
Yeah, I don't see any damage on his head or his feet.
Mm-mm.
The wardrobe is still in good shape.
So what's going on, Scott?
Well, Yoda is going to get a little restoration on his hands there. Sean said that his hands are a little crusty. So, need a little bit more orange here. Just a typical day restoring. My restoration techniques, they aren't limited to just changing O-rings, you know. Getting close. A little more orange. That's still not right. Tell you what we need is we need sage and we need brown. So let's go to my supplies over here and let's see what I can. We're really doing a whole how to restore Yoda's hands YouTube.
So what colors are you working with right now?
I got kind of a nice sort of a mint green, regular green. The problem is Melissa and I are running out of paint. We have used so much paint on these walls. Did you notice? So we did this the past few days, and there's not a single spot that's white anymore in this mural. We've covered the whole thing. So now we're just in the process of putting in little people, little friends, shall we say? That brown should do it. Let's go back to Yoda's hand, see what we got. So I think, just for information, I think what's going on here, see that's a match. And acrylic paint dries just a little bit darker. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna paint this and then I'm gonna do an actual wash over the hand itself.
Okay.
And to get that three-dimensional effect, you I feel like Bob Ross.
Painting trees.
But kind of with the situation with these statues, a lot of times the ones that are made of foam, is that there's kind of a strange, I would call it a chemical reaction between the paint and the foam itself. It's kind of like if in vintage toys, if two pieces are stored next to each other, especially with the G.I. Joe stuff, and you find maybe some stuff up in your attic that you hadn't seen in a long time, you'll notice that some of the plastics have actually melted into other plastics. It's the same kind of situation. It's like a chemical reaction that does this. But a little acrylic paint, again, I would always recommend acrylic paint for restoration like this because it has like more like a neutral base. Acrylic paint is water-based, so it's a little bit less like acidic if you're going to be painting on foam or something of the sort. So years ago, this is kind of an interesting thing, but my dad, my father was an artist, and he worked for a company that he used to do a lot of sketches and stuff for companies like Disney and help like concepts and concept developments. So when I was a kid hanging out in my dad's studio, he always had all these different concept art drawings just hanging out that he was working on himself. So it was kind of, I guess, my early formal training as a kid. So that's how I know how to do so much of this stuff.
Looks great.
And that's it, guys. That should dry okay. And again, with acrylic paint, these usually dry within 15 minutes. And although it's not as durable as oil paint, it's easy to work with. And when you're restoring something like foam, you're going to always be better off using acrylics.
So this was your friend's collection from that time period?
Yeah, his Transformer collection. I went through all of this just to kind of see what he had, cleaned up a couple things. The Transformer collection is pretty
impressive. There's probably about 120 figures with majority of the parts.
Oh wow.
And weapons and stuff. I know that's the harder to find parts.
Mm-hmm.
So there's bags of those. Got some. There's some Voltrons, tons of GI Joe, a lot of Star Wars stuff.
Very cool.
But the most impressive is for sure the Transformers.
Yeah.
That's what he was most into and kept in the best condition.
And this is a box of Barbies?
Yeah, these are Barbies. I think there might be some Bratz and some newer stuff, but there's a lot of vintage Barbie in there too.
Okay, cool. So your friend was saying that the most impressive out of all of this is the Transformers that came in the collection.
Mm-hmm.
And some of these vintage Shogun.
Bionicers.
Yeah, these are pretty cool. Check this out. Show everyone this real quick.
Jetfire. I think
Yeah.
people like Jetfire. Slightly yellow Jetfire. Uh-oh. Got his hands missing.
Yeah, there's a couple pieces that we're gonna have to look over pretty closely. But look how cool this is. And it's like heavy duty. Those are sweet. And you have some of these online as well, I think.
I do.
You do. All right, let's keep going.
What's in that?
More.
All these look like broken parts.
Yeah, I think you're gonna need a lot of. Here we go.
Maybe.
You're just hanging out in there.
Oh, I don't want any trouble. Kid.
You have your choice.
Parts.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
How about broken Jetfire?
Yeah. Look at that. Isn't that fun?
I'm not getting my fingerprints on that. I've been around the block.
Yeah, you're right.
All right. See? What your buddy did all his toys? Took it all apart? Bad sign?
I guess so.
He was like, I'm going to get my buddy Willie this stuff. And
Yeah.
I'll say he made it.
Let me finish helping this
So that-
customer real
Sure.
quick.
There's tons of bags of like the parts and stuff. So I know that I assumed that I would just drop this off and come back and like later
Oh, that's fine.
get some sort of quote. I
Yeah.
didn't want to rush you guys on that.
Oh, no worries. Yeah.
There's
I'll just text you or whatever.
Ton in here. There's some definitely
Yeah.
some
Like
good
the
stuff.
arms are missing on that one. And
Most of it's in here. Like they're all just
so what? So this was your buddy's?
yeah. This is all his collection
He
from
just-
his kid.
You just had 3 Jetfires and was like, I'm going to take one of them apart.
I don't know his agenda as a child, but
He reached out and be like, I'm going to phone a friend. And dude,
he
like I've heard it with GI Joe's, but taking apart it. Like that's the Radio Shack wave.
I don't know what the hell that thing is.
I mean, that's
Is it a GoBot or something?
no, it's a knockoff of Purple Shockwave. So it was sold at Radio Shack, but this is just like
Just part of it.
yeah, he's missing his arms,
I'm
legs.
sure there's some stuff missing, but there's definitely a lot of stuff that are complete. That's why I figured
All the
I'd let you-
dinos here at DVT are female.
Yeah. It's a cool piece. So we're gonna have Dorian take a little bit more time to dig through.
Yeah.
No worries.
Just put it on the rack and let Dwayne. That's
Yeah.
prehistoric. That's the KO Dinobots. They were actually sold right next to them, except that gold and that color like breaks and you look at it.
Really? This one's a big flaky, and you see the green.
Mm-hmm.
Very heavy.
That means it's real gold.
That's how you know it's good.
AG, baby.
Yeah. So you're saying this is a knockoff
They're called
Dinobot?
prehistoric, and if you actually look at old Toys R Us shelves, they were positioned right next to the Dinobots. I don't know
Okay.
how they got away with that, but I think it's supposed to be sludge, but it's a pterodactyl.
So a little comparison.
Friend?
Yeah, friend? No, not friend. You knock off.
So I ran into my buddy at my high school reunion, and he wanted to catch up. I know his wife as well.
Did you just say toys?
Well, he came over. We grabbed lunch, and he came over to my place and
Okay.
saw my collection. Was like, man, I have a ton of stuff I've been wanting to get rid of. So
And I totally destroyed it. You're like, didn't.
This is the main tub. So This is the main tub, mainly Transformers. Some
These are all loose Barbies.
yeah, those are loose Barbies. It's about 26 bodies in there.
Yeah, it's not that much.
And then
These
yeah,
are broken.
those are ones that are parts.
Right.
You know.
There's all these back here too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
that-
weighed all these up.
That one was full completely.
Yeah, we laid a bunch out on the rack for you to make it a little bit easier too.
Okay.
And the ones on the rack are kind of like the smaller.
Right.
I got that jokes. Brought to you by Cranberry Fizz.
Thank you for sponsoring the video.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. That way I don't have to buy them. And
Hit us up.
I think they're like they're a 14 pack.
I bet.
I'm stealing these from my wife, so in case you're watching, sleight of hand.
Shockwave.
Shockwave is.
This is the body, right?
This is it.
Yep. Broken.
Yeah. Nobody.
It's like another different
Like a.
chest piece that goes to a different one. Basically, what we're looking at is a bunch of things without accessories, right?
There are some, yeah.
There's tons of bags of accessories too.
Okay.
How well do you make Transformers?
Now, a lot better than I used to.
Yeah.
I can probably tell you the names of anything that you see. Isn't that horrible and sad?
Yeah.
You like that, don't
I
you?
like it.
Craig, one day, I told you a long time ago, we're going to have a trivia.
Yeah.
Where
We should.
they just pull stuff out and we have to beep in and see who can say what it is.
I'm down. I'm down.
That's right.
Everybody says all the. Got the.
Sean cracks himself up.
Ender John. All the Ender Johns too.
All right, now I don't want to touch these again.
Yeah. There's some good stuff in there.
I'll look through the bags. If I find a broken shockwave, I just need the targeting family. You know what I'm talking about? Sight. There it is, dude. That's all I needed.
That's it.
Off for my other one. So we'll see if we can do something with that. How's that sound?
I like it.
Accessories, huh? Or
Well, these are parts, I think, mostly.
crotches and stuff.
Yeah.
No! I've got 100 of these. I just wanted the top. Oh, that's cool. Poor man's AT-AT. This is what old Dorian had for when he was a kid. This is what he used for an AT-AT. Because his grandma got it for him at the swap meet. I don't know how we were gonna. It's a GoBot headquarters. Here's a real AT-AT.
12 inches.
Yeah. Lots of that stuff. All right, I think I have an idea here.
You see all the stuff in the back
I
there?
did.
Okay.
Looks like my back room. I don't know what that is, but that's cool.
So.
Knockoff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've seen these before. It's like cheap Dinobots. Okay. That I need. Oh no.
It's broke.
That's terrible, dude. But I probably have a screw for that.
I think the screw is actually in one of these bags.
Probably.
There's
I
some
think the
fruit
dude took it
Yeah.
apart or something. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I can use these.
And then you got some stuff down there, some Voltron and some other vehicles.
Mm-hmm.
Blam.
Blam.
And all that's the previous collection. Previous collection.
Yeah, all this stuff
Yeah.
we got before.
Yeah.
I'm doing what you told me to do.
What did he ask you to do?
Grow sideburns.
That way,
It's like nothing is off limits for him.
No, and then this is what you do. You get Scott's John Barbados. He's like, man, it's too small for you. And then you go, "Whoa," you're like, oh, God, with those
Right.
claws.
That's
So, like,
right.
it's movie accurate now, maybe. Then you're like, hey, Bob.
This is 1 week.
That's 1 week of sideburns. You're not allowed to have a full beard because Sean's the only one allowed with full beard at TVT, right?
I mean, you've seen pictures over there of me on the wall.
I've seen him with like a big beard. It's awful.
Yeah.
Gray beard.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Gandalf.
Gandalf the gray beard of toy buying.
You never had.
And then if I shave it, then it will I'll look like I'm 2 years old.
The worst was when he had just something right here in his pictures.
That's all I could grow.
I don't like
38
that.
years. Just a little mud.
It's like no soul patch.
Does that hurt your feelings when he calls you Logan?
Old man.
Old man.
Now that
Now
kind of does.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stings a
I'm
little
just
bit.
respecting
Stings a little.
elders. Stings.